We're going to talk to Charles Marino now. He's a former Department of Homeland Security advisor. He's also a former Secret Service agent. Mr. Marino, thank you for joining us.
Morning.
First off, just a simple question, your reaction to that sky-high number. We've never seen it that high before. What do you think of just that number?
Yeah, well, it's not surprising, and it's going to continue to get worse unless the Biden administration takes some decisive steps to deter people from making the dangerous journey to the United States. You know, look, you need deterrence, you need to enforce the law, and you need to allow Customs and Border Protection and Immigration and Customs Enforcement to do their jobs. You also need to put measures in place that are going to slow the tide of migrants coming to the U.S. southern border all at once. That's why Remain in Mexico was so important as a stopping ground for these illegal migrants while their cases were adjudicated.
This country has tried so many things to do that, though. They have funded the governments of other countries, which turned out to be corrupt and sometimes socialist dictatorships. They have gone straight to Mexico and said, you need to do a better job of stopping people from making it to your northern border and to our southern border. They've done the Remain in Mexico policy. Is there any combination of these that actually gets the job done? And I know if you knew that, maybe it'd be a billion-dollar question. Maybe you'd be the president of the United States yourself right now. But I know you got to have thoughts on it.
No, you're right, Mitch. Look, you can't just throw money at this problem to other countries that are impacted because of the corruption and other issues that you identified. But look, it needs to involve not just the Department of Homeland Security, but also the Department of State. And I don't see the Department of State making a significant contribution in terms of the negotiations with Mexico and Northern Triangle countries and others to put forth a carrot and stick approach. Look, there are incentives that we could give as the United States to these countries to gain their help in more voluminous way to help stop this. But, you know, you also need to be present with deterrence to make sure that they're carrying out what they're promising to help slow the tide to the United States. Right now, we do not have anybody stopping this flow of migrants towards the United States. And the first encounter is typically Customs and Border Protection. And by that point in time, it is too late. They become overwhelmed, as we're seeing right now. That's why I don't see these numbers going down anytime soon.
Charles, do you think the busing that has been going on from Governor Abbott and to a lesser extent Governor Ducey in Arizona, has that accomplished anything at the border?
Well, I think what it's done is it's shared the story throughout the broader United States in terms of just how hard the border states are getting hit by this migrant surge. You know, places like New York, Chicago, D.C., these are the sanctuary cities where primarily these illegal migrants are being bussed. Is there politics involved? Of course. I think it's the politics of keeping this story front and center. I think it's the politics of sending them to sanctuary city states, as you and I have spoken about before, to make sure that they understand just what a task this is to manage all of these migrants. And again, these sanctuary cities are only seeing a small percentage of what the border states are doing. So in the long run, do I think it's solving anything? Absolutely not. I think it's just spreading the problem, which is naturally going to spread eventually anyway throughout the interior of the country.
All right, that is Charles Marino. We thank you for your time, sir.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.